Yo, guys, what's going on? It's your boy Brandon from Audio Addiction, bringing you yet another reaction video. Today, we're going to be checking out Holding Absence's newest song, False Dawn, off the new album that they have coming out, The Noble Act of Self-Destruction. I am super pumped. Crooked Melody is been a song I've been bumping a ton recently, and I'm very excited that they have another new song, a new album. Man, there's so many bands releasing new stuff this year. It's gonna be a tough year this year. I could feel it for albums of the year, but either way, very excited to delve into it. As most people know, Holding Absence has been a band that I've been enjoying a ton recently and for a long time, to be fair. So just to see their growth as a band, it just makes my heart warm. So I'm very excited. So let's get into their new song, False Dawn, and let me know what you think about it down in the comments section below. But let's give it a spin.
So it's 4 in the morning and I'm mourning all the versions of my person I could have been. From humble beginnings to humble ends, turns out I don't amount to anything. There's
I
a
love this.
prophecy of me that's been seen, but I just don't believe it.
Oh, this chorus is so good.
So I'm coming to grips with my feelings. All the chances.
Man, they're just so good at dynamics. I love it.
From humble beginnings to humble ends. Yeah, I'm going nowhere from whence I came. There's a prophecy of me that's been seen, but I just don't believe it. I just don't believe it. Savior, faithful, let you down again. Well, I'm failing you, and I'm failing myself. 'Cause I'm a false dawn lying through my teeth. On the horizon, there's nothing left to see. Savior, faithful, let you down again.
Oh.
Now I know that all my hope is just a hoaxing. Every moment I wish it is failure provoking.
Oh, Lucas, man. Crushing it.
Baby, I'm a loser, don't mean a thing. Prophecies of me have been seen, but I just don't believe it. Faithful, let you down.
Ash crushed it on that. I love that. I'm sorry, Mike. Poor thing.
If I'm going to be lucky again, I hope the providence is luminous enough
That little piano.
to show
Oh,
me the
love it.
way, to show me the way. Savior, faithful, let you down again. Well, I'm failing you, and I'm failing myself. 'Cause I'm a false dawn lying through my teeth. On the horizon, there's nothing left to see. Savior, faithful, let you down again.
Oh, the dynamics on this track. Oh, I'm so stoked. Oh, man. Awesome. Well, guys, that was Holding Absence's newest song, Falls Dawn. Woo! Let me tell you, I comparatively to a Crooked Melody, like, obviously it's on the screen. You can go check that out if you want. Um, I am curious what they're going to be doing with this album. Greatest Mistake of My Life was one of my favorite albums that released. Um, Still listen to that a ton. Dynamically, so interesting, so fun. If you have not given that a listen, would highly recommend it. They're self-titled. If you're more into like really great post-hardcore, I would say that is a quintessential record to check out as well too. But they've always really kind of surprised me as a band, and I think with Greatest Mistake of My Life, that's when that turning point really hit, and I really feel like they've kind of moved more into this direction that they're in now, and I think that that's awesome. They also did a really fantastic split with Alpha Wolf. You should go check that out as well too. Two awesome, really great tracks as well too. I Coffin is one of those songs that just, man, it just tugs on the heartstrings. So would highly recommend if you haven't given that a listen. But giving the comparison to Crooked Melody and this song False Dawn, I think Crooked Melody was a little bit slower, a little bit more methodical. If you've been with the band for a while, that's kind of like what you expect almost a little bit in some ways. And then with this song, False Dawn, there's just a lot more energy. There's a lot more punch to it. And not to say that previous songs of theirs haven't had that sort of moment. I just feel like this one just has a different energy to it. There's something about it that's just a little bit more powerful. It might be just because of the way that Lucas sings and in his music. It just, I don't know. I get goosebumps even just kind of thinking about how they write musically. They're one of those bands that I feel like seeing them live is a great thing to see. If you do have the chance to go see them live, I would highly recommend it. But I think you can tell there's so much passion, there's so much heart, there's so much effort that in the writing of their music, like it hits you like a truck. Like I think the sheer fact that like the musicality can hit you in that way, I think very equally the lyricism as well hits me in that way. And there's not too many bands that I can think of off the top of my head that have that same sort of profound effect. I would the only think that other bands that really kind of hit me in that sort of way would be Movements is another fantastic band. Underoath is another band that I'm looking at a poster behind my camera of a seminal moment in my life. But those are bands that to me musically I love, but also lyrically I think hit me really hard and really in the chest. And I think Holding Absence really takes that sort of musical clarity within their music, and it really directs at you. There's something about it where like, and this is gonna sound maybe a little bit, I want to say weird, but it's gonna sound very interesting. So if you could follow along, that'd be really sick. But I think for me, it's like I almost feel like Lucas is in that room with me and we're having this like heart to heart conversation, like in the music video. It feels like he's telling me about this story, or like there's something like very like one on one and very like personable about their music in that way, and how it kind of like touches you in that like really sort of like metaphysical sort of way. And I really appreciate that about their music. I kind of I get welled up thinking about Greatest Mistake of My Life because I think emotionally it was a powerful album from front to back. And especially like the last song on the album. Like I think it just ends off with him just doing piano and vocals. And while it is a short song, and I think a lot of people might glaze over it, it just gives you that sort of same like character and thought process with songs that they released beyond Greatest Mistake of My Life. Crooked Melody, that hook in that chorus gets stuck in your head. The way that the more melodic and softer tones make their way in the verses and then have more of a profound effect in the chorus. I think you can very similarly attain the sort of same thought process with False Dawn, where some of the parts within the song, especially in that first verse, is a little bit more mellowed out. And then once you get beyond that first chorus, then the second verse is a little bit more aggressive, a little bit more in your face, a little bit more direct. And I like that. I think that there's something about it that just makes you want to listen in, want to delve in more, and want to get more invested in it. And then by the time the second chorus comes around, you're already locked and loaded. You're in it, and you're feeling it. So I. Like I said, really enjoyed this one a lot. I think very similarly to A Crooked Melody. I think A Crooked Melody took a little bit longer for me to just be instantaneously about, but now I listen to it a lot. This song, very similarly, I was, well, actually not similarly at all. I was hooked on it pretty immediately, and I think that they just again did a fantastic job dynamically. I think the whole band just sounds awesome together. This has just a great punch to it. I think Sam Garana did the production on this, which he's a go. I love Sam. But I think that this song specifically is a great single to release because after Crooked Melody, great song, but I was looking for that energy, and I feel like this song really taught me that there's still some energetic tracks, there's still some punch, and there's still some aggression that is to come with Holding Absence, and I absolutely love that. I think this is going to be a great cross pollination of Greatest Mistake of My Life, as well as their self titled. I think this is gonna have the angsty, like aggressive nature that I feel like the self titled had, but I also think it's gonna have the beautiful melodies that and sadness that is brought about within Greatest Mistake of My Life. So I don't know. I'm just speculating, but I have this gut feeling, that's what I think it's gonna happen. So I'm very excited. Just love this band so much, and they really have made a strong impact on my life. So I want to be able to share that love with other people. If you haven't checked out Holding Absence, but if you have, if you know, that's what I just want to say. So I love this song. Very excited for new material from them. I know I won't have to wait too much longer, but man, I'm stoked. So let me know what you think about False Dawn down in the comments section below. Would love to know what your thoughts are. And go check out Holding Absence if you haven't. I would highly recommend giving them some love. So thank you guys for watching. I love all of you. If you enjoyed this video, I hope you be a part of my community. I love talking about music. This is something I just am super passionate about. So thank you for joining me. If you did check this out, and if you could sub up, that would be, I would feel so blessed. So thank you guys for watching. I hope to catch you in the next video. Peace.